And a very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. You're all very welcome to this evening's performance, our Valentine's concert. May I start off by saying, Happy Valentine's. Didn't think you'd get to spend it with me, did you? Just shows you the way things happen. We have an absolutely fantastic show lined up for you this evening. Some of the top performers in the country. All we had to do was get in touch with them, and they graciously and instantly said, yes, we want to be part of this very worthy cause. The cause, of course, as you know, is the NBCRI, the National Breast Cancer Research Institute. There's much needed money for funding. Just to give you an idea, in excess of 33,000 people in Ireland are currently living with breast cancer. So research is needed, and for that research to continue, funding is needed. So before we get into tonight's performance, I'm Mark Roberts, in case you didn't know. You probably saw it underneath. There's going to be a lot of things on the screen to keep an eye on. One major one, which is the donate button. Yeah, and I have to say, we're almost at our target. It is only a target. We would like to continue funding, continue to get you to donate money if you're enjoying the performance. Every cent, every pound, every dollar, because we have thousands of people watching from all over the world, and you're all very, very welcome. So do donate what you can. Now, just one more thing before we get into the music end of things and the entertainment. All of the entertainment was filmed keeping COVID guidelines in mind. And here in studio this evening as well, we are all adhering to same. So just to rest your minds. And that you can sit back in the luxury of your own home and enjoy this evening's performance. So let's kick things off with two tenors. That's always a good way to start when you're fundraising, isn't it? These two guys are known well in the whole corporate scene, the weddings, and you've often heard them perform, I'm sure. One is from Mayo, that's Sean Costello. The other one's from Galway, that's Frank Nocton. Together, they're known as Duo Voce, and here's Frank to tell you more.
Hi everybody, myself and Sean Costello, we'd just like to wish everybody the best of luck this evening. We're really sorry that obviously we all can't be together for this evening. Sean and I couldn't get together obviously for this either, but we did do a video some time back, and we sent that on to the guys, so hopefully you enjoy it. It's Funicula, and the best of luck tonight. Bye bye.
Tu sai ador Adost con ingrate curispiette farmeno un po' Ador la fogga cosce massa fuglie e lascia sta E non te core preste non te sciurie solo guarda Yamo, na coppa yammo ya. Yamo, na coppa yammo ya. Fonicula, na coppa yammo ya. Fonicula. Yamo, na coppa yammo ya. Yamo, na coppa yammo ya. Fonicula, na coppa yammo ya. Fonicula. Sogné, aiuta la cappadia e io te poi tornate poi venute sta sempre ca la cappa botta torna Santo le l'urno Spassion mole Let's see those hands Yamo, la coppa yammo ya Yamo, la coppa yammo ya Foniccola La coppa yammo ya Foniccola Yamo, la ya, funecole, 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 klappa jamma ya, funecole, hey!
Hey,
Hello,
indeed.
guys. How are you doing?
There you go, the sound of Duo Voce, that being Sean Costello and Frank Nocton. A nice rousing start to this evening's performance. As you see on your computer screen, or if you're watching on one of those really intelligent TVs, the smart ones, you will see we have a lot going on the screen. We have also chat. So, throughout the evening, we're going to see where you're watching us, and if you have a little comment. I've seen a couple already where people wanted to say hi to friends. We'll try and facilitate that as the evening progresses. But thanks to the guys for that. Next up, we have a young man that hails all the way from Donegal with a name called O'Donnell. Not that one, it's another one. He has 4 albums under his belt, released a couple of singles as well, and he's a lovely voice. And he lives in Donegal, needless to say. And also, he would normally be, if things were right in the world at this point in time, be entertaining a load of dancers in some great ballroom around the country. So without further ado, would you please, in the quietness and the stillness of your own home, give a nice little round of applause to Mr. Even O'Donnell.
Hi all guys, how are you doing? Thank you very much for tuning into my little part of the show this evening. A big shout out and thank you for inviting me along to the National Breast Cancer Research Institute fundraising concert. Unfortunately, due to current guidelines and stuff, we can't all be together, so we have to do this remotely. But anyway, the show must go on, and don't forget to donate as much as you possibly can for this very worthy charity. I'm going to sing a wee song for you. This is a wee song I had out last year, and it done very well. It goes a bit like this. I can't count the times I almost said what's on my mind, but I did. Just the other day, I wrote down all the things I'd say, but I couldn't. I just couldn't. Baby, I know that you've been wondering. So here goes nothing, in case you didn't know. Baby, I'm crazy about you. I would be lying if I said that I could live this life without you, even though I don't tell you all the time. You had my heart a long, long time ago. In case you didn't know. The way you look tonight, that second glass of wine, that did it. There was something about that kiss, girl, it did me in, got me thinking. I'm thinking, one of the things that I've been feeling, this time you hear it, in case you didn't know, baby, I'm crazy about you. I would be lying if I said that I could live this life without you, even though I don't tell you all the time. You had my heart a long, long time ago. In case you didn't know, you got all of me. I belong to you. Yeah, you're my everything. In case you didn't know, I'm crazy about you. I would be lying if I said that I could live this life without you, even though
Well, there you go, Even O'Donnell. And yes, Even, you're right. Don't forget to donate. For those of you, I know a couple of you mentioned that the I donate button, it seems to be not updating, but bear with us, it is, and it's reaching an amazing total so far. But please, please continue to donate what you can. For those of you who are live on chat, we want to say hi to Christopher Cox, who's looking forward to the concert earlier on. Susie Brent said, Mom and I are watching in Wisconsin, USA, and we miss you so very much. Well, we miss you too. This is the closest at this point in time that we can connect with you, which is lovely. And Ian Byrne wants to say hi to everybody. Also, we have people tuned our way in Nova Scotia in Canada. You're very welcome. I've no idea. I wasn't at school the day they did geography, so I'm not quite sure of the time difference, whether you're up really early or really late, but do stick with us because it's a fantastic show we have for you. Megan said hi to everybody. Also, Anne-Marie Fitzgerald. Also, good evening from Austria. So we literally have audience from all over the world. A couple of seconds ago we checked and there's over 4,000 of you watching this evening. So we are so thankful that you're spending this time with us. Our next artist is a man that I soldiered with for many years. He was the drummer in my band. Fantastic drummer he is too, I have to say. Then in more recent years, he was drummer with Daniel O'Donnell. And then he decided, hey, I'm tired backing these guys, I'm going to do it myself. And he appeared on The Voice on Irish television and got the whole way to the final, and deservedly so. Here he is with Mark Cahill on the piano, performing a song from the Eagles. It's Nigel Connell.
She came from Providence, one in Rhode Island, where the old world shadows hang heavy in the air. She packed her hopes and dreams like a refugee, just as her father came across the sea. She heard about a place people were smiling, spoke about the red men's ways and how they loved the land. They came from everywhere to the great divide, seeking a place to stay or a place to hide. Down in the crowded bars, hot for a good time. Can't wait to tell you all what it's like up there. They called it paradise, I don't know why. Somebody laid the mountain low while the town got high. And the chilly winds blew down across the desert, from the canyons of the coast to the Malibu, where the pretty people play, hungry for power, till light their neon way, give them things to do. Some rich man came and raped the land, nobody caught him. Put up a bunch of ugly boxes, Jesus people bought him. They called it paradise, the place to be. They watched the hazy sun sink in the sea. You can leave it all behind, sail to Lahaina, like the missionaries did so many years ago. They even brought a neon said, Jesus is coming. Brought the white man's burden down, brought the white man's ring. Who will provide the grand desire? What is yours and what is mine? 'Cause there is no more new frontier. We have got to make it here. We satisfy our endless needs to justify our bloody deeds. In the name of destiny, in the name of God. And you can't see them there on Sunday morning. Stand up and sing about what it's like up there. They called it paradise. I don't know why. Because someplace paradise can say goodbye.
Connell, and a little help from Mark Cahill and the Ivory Sessions, and his interpretation of The Last Resort, the old Eagles tune. Love it. Good on him. And as I mentioned earlier on, every single artist, when they were approached to be part of this evening's performance, they agreed to do it free of charge and with all safety in mind from COVID-19 restrictions and all that. And in fact, some of them, because this has been planned for a long time, some of them got in ahead when it was safe to do so and record together. But we do hope you're enjoying it. I know we have people watching from all over. Such a huge surge of people donating, and thank you for that. So our computers are literally playing catch up at this point in time. But we will catch up and we'll be able to keep you up to date with total. We were fast approaching our target a couple of minutes ago, but we will ask you to continue to donate what you can. You see the donate button, hit it, keep trying, get there, and we'll keep you up to date throughout the evening. Now, speaking of organising events like this takes a lot of work, and there are a lot of people behind the scenes. Next up, we're going to hear from Johanna Downs, and Johanna is a member of the Galway Fundraising Committee.
Good evening, everybody. Breast cancer is the commonest cancer in women. 1 in 11 women will develop breast cancer before the age of 75. These women are our mothers, daughters, sisters, colleagues and friends. The Galway Voluntary Fundraising Committee are delighted to host tonight's virtual concert in aid of National Breast Cancer Research Institute. It's replacing our annual Valentine Ball. On behalf of my fellow volunteers, I want to most sincerely thank the incredible artists who've come on board to support this concert tonight. They're having such a tough time of it with COVID, so let's all support them into the future. I especially want to thank Mark Roberts, who came on board to help us and support us in designing this concert tonight. As our headline says, live, love, laugh. And my goodness, do we need that at this time of our lives? It's very difficult for some people, so let's try and do that tonight. So I hope you will either sit back or you can get up and dance for this concert we have put together for your enjoyment. Thank you, Jimmy Covard, our media consultant, for his incredible input into tonight's concert. Sponsors. Where would voluntary organisations, especially here in Ireland, be without sponsors? Because they are amazing. They come on board no matter what. You ask and they say yes. We in the National Breast Cancer Research Voluntary Fundraising Committee want to fund these research programmes to impact the outcomes for those who develop the disease in the future. As one supporter said, I support breast cancer because as a woman, it may affect me, and it most certainly will affect some woman in my lifetime. Thank you all for your support. Now, sit back, or as I say, get up and dance to the concert, really enjoy it, and donate whatever you can. We would be most grateful for any donation, no matter how small. Thank you.
Well, thank you indeed to Johanna Downs from the Galway Fundraising Committee. Lots more requests in, Mark. Great show for a great cause. So says Sadie. Greetings from Iceland. Well, you're very, very welcome, and thank you for spending your evening with us for such a worthy cause. Pat Maher is watching us in Clonmel. Mary O'Donoghue in Cork. We have Donna Mallet, who's in Norfolk. Also, Brendan Clark watching from Birmingham. So a big shout out to everybody over there. I was on with Bob Raleigh on BBC Radio today. And a big shout out to Bob and all the hard-working team. Hi, Sophie and Kathy Miller-Biggs. Also looking forward to the concert and hope the fundraising makes tons. Twice diagnosed and still motoring along thanks to all the great research and services. And thank you for that, Nuala. Lovely to know that you're watching us and helping us this evening. Earlier on in the day, we had people sending in messages. Teresa Cassidy wants a shout out from Daniel to Roisin Cassidy in Glasgow. Noreen Doyle from Birmingham wishing her sister Jennifer the best of luck with her treatment. Hope to see her soon. And that comes in from all of us as well, Noreen. Happy 40th birthday to Siobhan Roach. Happy birthday to you. Hope you're having a lovely evening. Look at all the people you're getting to spend it with. We've in excess of about 5,000 people at this point in time. Maria Fitzgerald Crowley sending love to her mum. And greetings from Nashville from Tricia Jones. What a wonderful part of the world to be in. We're envious, but I know we're all literally in the same boat these days with COVID. But as long as we adhere to the safety guidelines and all of that and enjoy evenings like this together, what more could we ask for? Well, next up, our performer, this lady, I love her, I think she's great. She's great fun. She's one of my favourite people in the whole world. She started off in Tesco and went from there to X Factor. You know who I'm talking about. What a voice this woman has. She did exceptionally well in X Factor. Then she went on and ended up becoming a special guest of Neil Diamond in the Aviva Stadium. And she still talks to us. Isn't that amazing? Without further ado, would you please, in the comforts of your own home, give a big round of applause to the fabulous Mary Byrne.
Hi everybody, it's an absolute honour to be doing this concert for Valentine's charity, for the charity for Valentine's for breast cancer. I was absolutely honoured to be asked to come and take part in it, and I want to thank Mark for doing that. And Mark, in my eyes, is probably one of the best singers in the world as far as I'm concerned, so fair play to you, Mark. And as for all of yous out there, you're not alone. We're all in this whole thing together. COVID, breast cancer, any sort of cancer, you're never on your own, and always keep the good fight going and remember that somebody out there loves you. That's all I can say about that. And I will say this, when all this COVID is over, I guarantee you we'll be out, we'll be cheering, we'll be partying, there'll be music flown from every home and every pub and every restaurant, and we will have a ball again. This thing will end. Our day will come one more time. Just hold on and please donate to this charity. It is a fantastic charity. I would be very grateful. The name will come up on the end of the screen when we're finished singing and the whole lot. So please, dig in as best you can. I know we're in hard times, but we're all doing it. So right now I'd like to sing a song, a lovely song from Billy Joe Spears, and because I love Irish, I love country music so much, I'm thinking of putting out a little country album, and this hopefully will be one of the songs that I will put on it, along with a few songs I've written myself. So here we go with Billy Joe Spears. Enjoy the evening. There's a million things that we can do this evening, with all the nightlight and the silver screen. Oh, we've got time and we can take the town in, or take a fast jet, baby, down to New Orleans. What I've got in mind is a small cafe out of the way. Oh, but baby, let's don't say no and be too late. What I've got in mind is to disappear, or maybe just stay right here. Well, to tell the truth, what I got in mind is making love to you. Woo! Now I'll confess, and you can find me guilty. 'Cause I'm a selfish lover, I can't deny. But I love you, and I don't want to share you with any night lights, or darling, any other's eyes. What I got in mind is a small cafe out of the way. Oh, but baby, let's don't say no and be too late. What I got in mind is to disappear, or maybe just stay right here. Well, to tell the truth, what I got in mind is making love to you. Oh, to tell the truth, what I got in mind is making love to you. Oh, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that song. You know, I know you're going to enjoy the rest of the artists that are on there. There's some great Irish artists out there, and some great country singers, and just, you know, look, we're all doing our best. Listen, I'm going to do my last song, but before I go, I want to just say, may God bless you all, and hopefully in the future we will meet again and meet in person. I thank again Mark for inviting me here to do this. And I want to say, please, please, please donate. I think it's www.donate.charity. I'm sure, I think that's what it'll come up on the end of the screen anyway. So please, please donate. You know, it makes a big difference to somebody's life. And thank you very much for doing that. So I'm going to do a song that was written by Mr. Phil Coulter, and he gave it to me, and I have it on an album. And this song will make you think about your life, because every word in it we've all had. So I hope you enjoy it. Here we go. I have lived and I have loved, and I have had my failed romances, taken all that life can give, and taken my fair share of chances. I've known just how it is to win, and I have felt the pain of losing. Some paths I chose would end in tears, but they were all of my own choosing. It's been a good life, far from the high life, and I thank God that this was my life. Some days I prayed would never end, but there were days I felt like screaming, to all the sorrow and the tears. Nothing could ever stop my dreaming. It's been a good life, far from the high life, and I thank God that this was my life. I've known contentment in a lover's arms, and felt the warmth of his devotion. I've known heartache and a dark despair that was as deep as any ocean. But we get the strength to carry on and build a life of our own making. I thank the Lord for each new day, and for every breath that I am taking. It's been a good life, far from the high life, and I thank God that this was my life. Looking back on all the years, the loves, the sweetness and the sorrow, they've made me what I am today, and I'd do it all again tomorrow. It's been a good life, far from the high life, and I thank God that this was my life. We can't deny life, how it flies by life, and I thank God that this was my life.
The fabulous Mary Byrne, and thanks to Mary for taking part in this evening's performance. And I'm just laughing to myself because when I contacted each of the artists, I had so much information to say, don't forget, I donate and all of that. It's on the screen, running directly underneath, you can't miss it. And due to the surge and the amount of donations, it's taken a little while to upload and to refresh. But we are over our target figure, thankfully, so please keep donating as much as you can. Just log on to, you'll see the little donate button on your screen there. But if you want to pass it on to somebody else, it's idonate/Valentine's concert. You'll find the details there. Now, I want to say hi to Barry Conay down there from Wexford, a great supporter of Irish country music, as is Gary McCabe. Gary, very good evening to you. He wants to say hi to all my favourite country bands, and I miss you all so much, and we miss you as well, Gary. Sophie wants to say hi to Rosie and Kathy. Anne Rafferty, I should say, hi from Armagh. Aileen Collins, hi from sunny Clonakilty. It's the sun out in Clonakilty, is it? I want to say hi to Elaine Perry, hi from Mullingar, and hi watching the Valentine's concert with my mum, Deirdre Donovan from Dublin, and that's Chloe Donovan, hi from Leitrim. I'm watching from Abbey in Rathboy in County Meath, that's Carmel Reynolds. Say hello to Tom, Kay and Katie. Also want to say hi to Mandy, who said, Mark, you're looking great. Show is fabulous already. Super well done to all of the performers. And Pat Hutchinson is watching in Cheltenham, Gloucestershire in England. Love to all my family in the Claddagh. Well, there, you did it yourself, and thank you for getting in touch. Doesn't Mary Byrne look amazing? I found one thing that I didn't realise, that in lockdown, your clothes shrink. I discovered that this evening when I put on the tux, but there you go. Want to say hi to Frank and Margaret Petrosi and Roger and Dee in Mondello in Boston, and all in Corofin, and Michelle sent that in. Now let's stick with the ladies. Next up we have another fabulous lady with an amazing voice. She started off winning the Eurostar competition on RTE television, and then ended up the lead in Heartbeat of Home, which is from the same camp as Riverdance. Her name is Lucia Evans, and here she is with Mark performing Chasing Cars, the old Snow Patrol song. Here's Lucia.
I'll sing it one last time for you, then we really have to go. You've been the only thing that's right in all I've done, and I can barely look at you. Every single time I do, I know we'll make it anywhere away from here. if you have a choice, even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear. Louder, louder, and we'll run for our lives. I can hardly speak, I understand why you can't raise your voice to say, to think I might not see those eyes makes it so hard not to cry. And as we say our long goodbyes, I nearly do. Light up, as if you have a choice, even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear. Louder, louder, and we'll run for our lives. I can hardly speak, I understand why you can't raise your voice to say, light up, as if you have a choice, even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear.
Ah, there you go. Beautiful version of a beautiful song. Lucia Evans. And thank you to Lucia for joining us this evening. Lots of people, thousands and thousands of people donating. Thank you so much for doing so, but so much so that we're overloading the computer. I think it's fit to blow up. The little hamster running around inside is it's just at the end of his tether. But please, please continue to try and donate. And don't forget, by the way, for the next 2 weeks after tonight's performance, you can still log on and donate money to the NBCRI on this very website. It will be still active. So don't panic, but we would encourage you to try your best tonight. Regardless where you're watching in the world, you can just click the donate button and put in your details and donate what you can. I know times are tough, but please, whatever. If you're enjoying the show tonight, which I hope you are, and judging by the comments, you certainly are. Kathleen O'Sullivan said it would make her day if it could say hi to Maureen O'Sullivan, my mother-in-law from Rathbarry, West Cork. Please, she is watching with me and can't wait to hear all the fabulous acts. Isn't that lovely? So we're all united all over the world, and there's roughly about 7,000 people watching at this point in time. I only wish, like when Graham Norton is doing his TV show and he can have all the pictures. I'd love to be able to see your faces, but you can see my ugly mug. I suppose it's enough. Let's continue with the music. This time we're going more local to a lady that has supported the NBCRI many times by performing at corporate gigs, and you'd see her at weddings as well with her band Oddity. She is producing her own songs and releasing them, and this is a brand new song that she's just recorded with Nigel Connell, whom you saw earlier on. And the song is Don't Give Up, the old Peter Gabriel and Kate Bush song. The lady I'm speaking of is Karina Kay, and here she is with Nigel Connell.
This proud land we grew up strong. We won changed my face, I've changed my name, but no one wants you when you lose.
Don't give up, you still have friends. Don't give up, you're not beaten yet. Don't give up, I know you can make it good.
Though I saw it all around, never thought that I could be affected. Thought that we'd be the last to go. It is so strange the way things turn. Drove the night towards my home, the place that I was born on the lakeside. As daylight broke, I saw the earth. The trees had burned down to the ground.
Don't give up, you still have us. Don't give up, we don't need much of anything. Don't give up, 'cause somewhere there's a place where we belong. Rest your head, you worry too much. It's gonna be alright. When times get rough, you can't fall back on us. Don't give up, please don't give up.
Got to walk out of here, I can't take anymore. Gonna stand on that bridge, keep my arms down below. Whatever may come and whatever may go, that river's flowing, that river's flowing.
Don't give up, 'cause you have friends. Don't give up, 'cause you're not the only one. Don't give up, 'cause I believe there's a place where we belong.
Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up.
Perfect sentiment for this evening, without a doubt. Don't give up. The sound of Karina Kay with Nigel Connell, and that song is coming out as a single on the 4th of March, so keep an eye out for it. And thanks to both Karina Kay and Nigel Connell for performing. As I mentioned earlier on, as you can see there, we had a split screen. They recorded that in two different, I was going to say time zones, almost two different parts of the country. And thanks to both of them for doing that. We are adhering to all of the guidelines that are expected of us in these COVID times, in this production in every sense of the word. And all of our performers and entertainers as well. So very happy to say that. And to you at home, by the way, good to know we have you on board. There's well in excess of 7,000 people sitting down watching us. So wherever you are in the world and whatever time zone you're watching, you're very very welcome, and thank you for spending your Valentine's evening with us. It is a fundraiser for the National Breast Cancer Research Institute. So, fundraiser, we would like you to continue to donate what you can, as little or as big. If you're enjoying the show, don't forget we have some amazing artists yet to come as well. So don't go anywhere, and please continue to donate and bear with us. I think the computers are playing catch up at this point in time. We'll be able to give you a total very, very soon, but continue to try and to donate what you can. It's much appreciated. Next up, we have a gentleman who I know he lives and owns a bar in Tenerife. Aren't we just a slight bit envious? I know we probably have people watching in that part of the world this evening, but it's one of my favourite places in the whole world. And the man himself runs a tight ship. He has a fabulous bar over there called The Hole in the Wall. I'm talking about Fergal Flaherty. He's a great singer-songwriter and a great friend to all of us in the business. And if you're ever in Tenerife, make sure you check out The Hole in the Wall, because you never know who you might find in there. I've seen Daniel O'Donnell in there many times. I've even seen Cliff Richard. Check it out online, you'll see it all. But here is... Give him a round of applause in your house. Here is Fergal Flaherty.
Thank you so much, Mark. And I'm delighted and privileged to be asked to be part of a great night of music in aid of the National Breast Cancer Research Institute. Such a fantastic cause that has helped and is helping many. Welcome to my man cave here in Tenerife. It's been busy in here since the lockdown. All the bars are closed, so I've been in here spending my time writing songs and recording songs and doing Facebook Live to keep me right, keep me busy. But thanks again for inviting me to sing a few songs. I'm gonna continue on with a song that I wrote for an album back in 2015, and it's a song. I saw a line on Facebook, and it says, "I love the way I'm wrapped around your little finger," and I said to myself, I could write a song about that. It's a lovely line, so I did. I wrote this song called Under a Spell of Loving You, and I like writing love songs, even though my wife thinks I'm writing them for somebody else, but she's probably right. Anyway, a little song called Under a Spell of Loving You, and thanks for listening to my music, and thanks to Mark for inviting me on to sing a couple of songs for a great cause. Time to get your legs moving now. Move the tables and chairs back. Get dancing. It goes like this. I love the way I'm wrapped around your little finger, and I love the way you take control of me. You know I'll do anything that you want me to. Now I can tell I'm under a spell of loving you. I'm not one for words, I keep my feelings deep inside. Can't read my face, you know what's on my mind. I can't control myself, it feels like make-believe. Your loving's got me in a state of disbelief. I love the way I'm wrapped around your little finger, and I love the way you take control of me. You know I'll do anything that you want me to. Now I can tell I'm under a spell of loving you. Time to get dancing now. Look about you. Don't sit down there. Just a fantasy? Is this for real, or am I a loving casualty? Well, I hope you're true, 'cause it would only break my heart if you were to play a game, my world would fall apart. I love the way I'm wrapped around your little finger, and I love the way you take control of me. You know I'll do anything that you want me to. Now I can tell I'm on spell of loving you. You know I'll do anything that you want me to. Now I can tell I'm under spell of loving you. Yes, I can tell I'm under spell of loving you. Under a spell of loving you. There you go. Thank you very much for listening to me, and pass you back to Mark. Take care.
Oh, I don't know about you, but I'm worn out after that. Well done, Fergal Flaherty. God, can't wait to get back. Not that I could dance that well to start off with, but anyway, thanks to Fergal, and as I mentioned earlier on, all of the artists are so willing to take part in tonight's performance, and thank you to them. And thank you to Fergal. Make sure you drop into the hole in the wall in Tenerife, as Beth Lynch used to call it all those years ago. Give a big shout out to Marianne in Dublin from her favourite grandkid, Ted, on Inishmore. Great concert for a great cause, so says Megan. It would be great if we could say a big hello to my mum Gillian and Granny Margaret, who are tuning in all the way from Scotland. Love from Megan. Charlie Nash was in touch, said great concert and for a great cause, and a big hello from Charlie Nash. Good on you. Also, lots of other people wanting to get requests played. We will get to more of them later on. There's just so many. And as I said, it's all about funding money and fundraising for the National Breast Cancer Research Institute. You heard earlier on, we had Johanna Downs from the committee, the Galway Fundraising Committee. Throughout the evening, we're going to sprinkle stories from breast cancer survivors. And next up, we have two of those. They are Jackie Devine O'Connor and Mary Ann Downs with their stories.
Go ahead. Hi, my name is Jackie and I'm from Abbeyfield, County Limerick. I just want to let you know today that I was diagnosed with breast cancer on the 19th of November 2009, followed by a mastectomy on the 7th of December 2009, and then again in January of 2010 for a node clearance, followed by 16 sessions of chemotherapy, followed by radiotherapy, and then Herceptin, 18 sessions over a 12-month period. I am alive today, 10 years down the road, as a result of the research and the drugs available to me at that time. So, just for other ladies out there with HER2-positive breast cancer, please donate to Professor Kearns Breast Cancer Institute, NUI Galway, because this is why we're here today.
Hello, my name is Marianne and I'm from Brosna, County Kerry. In September 2009, I was diagnosed with HER2-positive breast cancer. Hearing the word cancer was extremely terrifying, but due to research, treatment was available in the form of chemotherapy, radium and Herceptin for 18 months, followed by Zamita and medication. After 5 years of my medication, my oncologist advised that due to research, it would be recommended that my 5 years medication be extended to 10. I've completed all my medication and my treatment in October 2020. Since my diagnosis, I have organised fundraisers for Breast Cancer Research Institute. I urge you please to donate what you can to Professor Kearns and Breast Cancer Research Institute.
Well, there you have firsthand what the National Breast Cancer Research Institute does. And thank you to Jackie Devine O'Connor and Mary Ann Downs for sharing their stories with us. I think it brings a whole bolt of reality to the whole thing, doesn't it? And you do realise how much these funds are needed. Now, I did mention at this point in time, according to my screen, we're up well over €23,000, and that's growing rapidly because the computer got the fright of its life, I think, with the surge in people donating. And thank you so much. Continue to donate. It is for the National Breast Cancer Research Fund and Institute, and all of the proceeds go to that organisation. All right, so please continue to do so. And the lines will be open for the next 2 weeks as well. So we would gratefully appreciate any help that you can give. Wherever you are in the world, it makes a difference. Donate a cent, €1, $1, whatever it may be, if you're enjoying the show. And the fruits of all the talents of these wonderful people that we have, providing the entertainment this evening on this Valentine's night. So you all loved up and all mushy and all that kind of thing. We hope so. In the comfort and safety of your own home. Let's continue with the music. This time we have a young lady from Galway. Her name is Michelle Lally. It's a name you know. She originally started her career as the lead singer with Dedanan and travelled all over the world with them, performing for all kinds of presidents and God knows what, and all huge theatres. And then she decided she'd start a solo career. Good move. Absolutely. She's a fabulous voice. And I have to say, she had the Christmas hit in the country, without a doubt. A beautiful song. Her single was called Old Galway Town. We played it to death on the Feel Good Factor on my programme on Galway Bay FM. There's a little plug for you. And it's just beautiful. And it went to number 2 in the official iTunes and the official Irish charts. So well done to Michelle Lally. And without further ado, here is Michelle.
Hello everyone. We hope you're enjoying the evening so far. We are delighted to be part of this event. All we're asking is that you make a donation, however small, to the National Breast Cancer Research Institute and help them continue their vital work. Joining me, I have Peter Maher here on piano, and virtually we have John Byrne on saxophone. So especially for the evening that's in it, for Valentine's, this is My Romance.
My romance doesn't need to have a moon in the sky. My romance doesn't need a blue lagoon standing by. No month of May, no twinkling stars, no hideaway, no soft guitar. My romance doesn't need a castle rising in Spain, nor a dance to a constantly surprising refrain. Wide awake, I can make the most fantastic dreams come true. My romance doesn't need a thing but you. Doesn't need a castle rising in Spain, nor a dance to a constantly surprising refrain. Wide awake, I can make the most fantastic dream doesn't need a thing but you.
That was fabulous. Thanks to Michelle Lally. A beautiful rendition, especially for Valentine's Day too. My Romance. And Peter Maher on piano. And John Byrne on soprano sax. I know it's soprano sax because I texted him last night to find out. I hadn't a clue what it was, to be honest. They all look the same after a while, don't they? All right, if you've just joined us, if you're one of the couple of thousand people that are literally after logging on, you're very, very welcome to tonight's performance, our Valentine's concert on this very special day. All funding and all proceeds go to the NBCRI, that's the National Breast Cancer Research Institute. On your screen is a donate button. Please hit the donate button if you're enjoying the show. As you can see, the show is free. It's top-class entertainment, and all of the artists want, myself included, is for you to donate what you can, be it a cent, a euro, a dollar, whatever it is, wherever you are in the world. Hit that donate button and do it now, and we will announce our total very soon. As we speak, there's over 33,000 people in Ireland at this point in time living with breast cancer, and 16 men approximately a year. Yes, men can get breast cancer. I didn't realise that until I went to one of the talks that Professor Michael Kern gave once. Didn't realise that at all. So there you go, guys. Do keep that in mind as well and donate what you can. Now, for those of you who visited Galway over the last 14 or 15 years, and you were wondering what you wanted to go and see, well, it looks like all of you came to see one show, and that was Trad on the Prom, because for the last 15 years it has been the #1 music, song and dance show in Ireland, and I'm very happy to say I was part of that show, and it'll be back very, very soon. But the show is produced by Chris Kelly, and performance, the main lady herself is Maureen Fahey, whom you'll remember from the days of playing fiddle in Riverdance, the lead soloist, and Ger, her brother, who wrote the music for Lord of the Dance, Dangerous Games, and then Yvonne, whom I've written many, many songs with, and who's one of these annoying people that can play absolutely every instrument in the planet. So, without further ado, it's the Fahys and Chris Kelly. Over to you, Maureen.
Thank you, Mark. Fáilte I've got the Maureen Fahey here, and we're absolutely delighted to be playing tonight for this wonderful event for the National Breast Cancer Research Institute. My family, Ger on pipes, Yvonne on the accordion, and my husband Chris, and myself, we got together when it was safe to do so, and we recorded some lovely tunes for this wonderful event. The first tune we're going to play is a set of polkas that was composed by Ger, and he calls them the Ballykill polkas. So dust off your dancing shoes, and we hope you enjoy the tunes. In the meantime, if you would like to donate to this wonderful charity, please log on to www.valentinesconcerts.ie. we will finish off our selection of instrumental music, beginning with a lovely waltz that was composed by Yvonne, and it's called Sliabh an Ower. And Sliabh an Ower is an area, a very beautiful area, very close to us at home in Ballynakill. And then we will follow that with a few reels. It's been an absolute pleasure for us to share our music with you tonight in the company of such wonderful entertainers. And we hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. And in the meantime, I hope it won't be long until we're all playing for you live again. So please donate. The link is on the screen, and have a great evening. Slán agus beannacht.
Whoa, wasn't that absolutely fantastic? The Fahys and Chris Kelly. And don't forget, well, fingers crossed, please God, it won't be too long before we all get to sit down and watch another performance of Trad on the Prom. Well, you guessed it, I have a guitar that can only mean one thing. Yeah, I've got to do a song for you. Trying to figure out what songs to do is always difficult, and I know when I spoke with each of the other performers, it's a difficult thing to come up with. But I think the sentiment in these songs are appropriate. First one is from Glenn Campbell. You know it well, so please feel free to sing along at home. It's called Try a Little Kindness.
If you see your brother standing by the road with a heavy load from the seeds he sown, and if you see your sister falling by the way, just stop and say, you're going the wrong way. You've got to try a little kindness, show a little kindness, shine your light for everyone to see. And if you try a little kindness, then you'll overlook the blindness of the narrow-minded people on the narrow-minded street. Don't talk about the down and outs, lend a helping hand instead of doubt. And the kindness that you show every day will help someone along their way. You've got to try a little kindness, show a little kindness, shine your light for everyone to see. And if you try a little kindness, then you'll overlook the blindness of the narrow-minded people on the narrow-minded street. You've got to try a little kindness, show a little kindness, shine your light for everyone to see. And if you try a little kindness, then you'll overlook the blindness of the narrow-minded people on the narrow-minded street.
Thank you very much. That's assuming you're clapping. You are, aren't you? Yeah, that's fine. Song called Try a Little Kindness, and that's pretty much what we're asking of you this evening in this Valentine's concert. You know the donate button is on the screen, so please give what you can. Spread the word and spread the love. As a lot of you are probably aware, I do a show, a tribute to the music of John Denver. We've performed it all over the world, and I can't wait to get back and do it again. It's pretty much a celebration, my interpretation of the songs of the late John Denver. And again, when trying to pick the song that would be appropriate to do this evening, we chose this one. Well, you did really, because an awful lot of you got in touch and said, please sing Some Days Are Diamonds. So here it is, especially for you.
When you ask how I've been here without you, I like to say I've been fine, and I do. But we both know the truth is hard to come by. And if I told the truth, that's not quite true. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Sometimes the hard times won't leave me alone, and sometimes the cold wind blows a chill in my bones. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone.
by the face that I see in my mirror. More and more is a stranger to me. More and more I could see that there's a danger in becoming what I never thought I'd be. Sing it with us, come on. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Sometimes the hard times won't leave me alone, and sometimes the cold wind blows a chill in my bones. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Sometimes the hard times won't leave me alone, and sometimes the cold wind blows a chill in my bones. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone.
Well, thank you very much. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. They certainly are. I think we all know about them now more than ever. Now, throughout the evening, as you've seen, we have been chatting and hearing from breast cancer survivors. It is all about the NBCRI, the National Breast Cancer Research Institute. And I'm very happy now to hear some words from Professor Michael Kern, Director of Research at the NBCRI.
Good evening, everybody. Michael Kern here, Research Director at the National Breast Cancer Research Institute. What an amazing show so far. I hope you're really enjoying it, and I want to thank everybody involved on behalf of our board and the research team. Firstly, I want to thank the performers who have given their time for free. This is a tough time for performers, and I would encourage you to support each and every one of them in the future. I also want to thank the team at Sound to Light and I Donate for help with staging the show, and particularly big thanks to our Master of Ceremonies, Mark Roberts, who's been involved in putting the show together and keeps everything running so smoothly. A very special thank you to the ladies of our Galway fundraising committee, headed up by the inimitable Johanna Downs. Johanna and her team have been running Valentine's concerts for us for several years. COVID put a stop to it this year, but look at the amazing substitute girls, and many thanks for the support. Thanks to all who have donated to the charity this evening. It will help us greatly with our research efforts here at the Lambe Institute. Breast cancer is the commonest cancer in the world, and over the last 2 decades we've seen great changes and improvements in outcome from the disease. Here at the Lambe Institute, we're involved in several aspects of breast cancer research at national and international level. These include assessing the genes that cause breast cancer in families at risk, improved and more targeted treatments, including better surgery and reconstruction, and better ways to diagnose the disease early. None of this would be possible without your support and without evenings like this evening. Thanks to those that have donated already, and I would encourage you to visit the donate button on the screen or the website at www.idonate.ie/Valentine's concerts. Now back to the action. I hope you continue to enjoy the show this evening. Thanks very much for the support on behalf of myself and the entire research team. Thank you.
Well, there you have it firsthand. Professor Michael Kern, thank you for joining us. He is the research director with NBCRI, does fantastic work. But as he said, we need funding and we need help. And that's why this show was put together this evening on Valentine's night. And a lot of you are donating, and thank you, and please continue to do so. But if you're having any difficulty with the donate button, because literally there's such a surge of money coming towards our way, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for it. If you have difficulty getting through on the donate button that's on the site, you can always log on to breastcancerresearch.ie, which is the official website of the NBCRI. So www.breastcancerresearch.ie, and at the top of your screen you'll see a place to donate. Either way, it will all add up to the total, and as I mentioned earlier on as well, that will be open for the next 2 weeks. But please, do what you can. It'd be lovely to get a really high title. At this point in time, we're well over 27,000, so thank you so much for that. And indeed, for all the kind comments on the screen that we're seeing coming in. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. So it's a lovely way to be spending your Valentines, in fairness. Now, Bernie Turley was on to us, and a very good evening to you, Bernie, and she said, it's her mum's birthday today. Kathleen Turley. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kathleen. Happy birthday to you. And she's in Oranmore, and unfortunately, due to COVID, is watching alone and celebrating her birthday alone. You're not. You're with all of us here in the world of the internet. And have a wonderful birthday, Kathleen. And we're all thinking of you. And please God, it won't be too long. Yeah, before we all get back to doing what we do best, performing and singing and enjoying ourselves and living life to the full. Now, next up, we have a young gentleman that I know a lot of you have been sending messages going, where is he? Well, he's here. No, not me. He came originally from, he's originally from Liverpool. Any ideas? He moved to Ireland a couple of years ago, ends up selling out the 3 Arena, all the concert tours all around Ireland, and I had the honour and the privilege of being a special guest on this show. We had great fun. He's a songwriter. He's released about 11 albums, the most recent of which is the 10th anniversary, and he looks about 12. But he's amazing. I know you're going to love him. So without further ado, in the quietness of your own home, a big round of applause for Mr. Nathan Carter.
Thanks very much, Mark. Delighted to be a part of tonight's Valentine's show. It's in aid of a great cause, so don't forget to please donate as much or as little as you can afford. This is a little song that I wrote a good few years ago and recorded with a great band called the High Kings. It goes like this. Like the waves of the ocean crashing on the cliffs some more, the western winds are blowing along the Galway shore, from the high walls of Derry to the rolling hills of Kerry, all across this Irish homeland, so welcome at the door. May the road arise to meet you, and a smile always greet you. May our friendship be always true and strong. As the sun sets in the west, I wish you all the best. Please God, we'll meet again before too long. All the troubles of this world, we leave them at the door. Raise a glass to friends who passed, remembering them once more. May the luck of the Irish be with you every day. Who knows what tomorrow brings? Let's live for today. May the road arise to meet you, and a smile always greet you. May our friendship be always true and strong. As the sun sets in the west, I wish you all the best. Please God, we'll meet again before too Thank you very much. Big hello to everybody that's at home watching. Thanks for tuning in. And don't forget to please donate if you can. All of us have been affected by cancer in some way or in some form. So tonight, to raise money for this fantastic cause, it's an absolute pleasure to be a part of it. So hope you enjoy the rest of the night. I'm going to love you and leave you with a little song that did very well for me a good few years ago. You want to hear us all sing at home? I headed down south to the land of pines, thumbing my way into North Carolina, staring up the road, pray to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers. I'm hoping for rally so I can see my baby tonight. Let's go. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, in a way you feel. I'm singing, hey, hey, mama, rock me. Yeah, rock me, mama, like the wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like the southbound train. I'm singing, hey, hey, mama, rock me. I was running from the cold up in New England. My baby plays the guitar, I pick the banjo now. All the North Country winners keep forgetting me down. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave. I ain't turning back and live that old life no more. Yeah. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Yeah, rock me, mama, in a way you feel. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Yeah, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. I'm singing, hey, hey, mama, rock me. Last time, come on, sing it. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Yeah, rock me, mama, in a way you feel. We're singing, hey, hey, mama, rock me. Last time. So rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Thanks once again, Mark. Big thanks to everyone at home. Stay tuned and don't forget to donate as much as you can. See you soon.
Deadly, good man. Thanks, Nathan, for that. I'm going to be singing Rock Me, Mama. That's going to be in my head for the week. Good man. And like all of the other artists we contacted, instantly said, yeah, I'd love to be part of this worthy cause. So you heard him. Please, please donate what you can. Hit that donate button. And if you're computer is playing catch up like everybody seems to be at this point in time. We're well over 28,000, but I think there's more and we want more. We want you to donate what you can. If you can't get through on the donate button on the website that we're watching, log on to www.breastcancerresearch.ie and there's a donate button there as well. But please, please do get in touch. Now, we have viewers all over the world. I want to say hi to Mary B. O'Donoghue down there in Clonmel and Tipperary, Francis Chiveris in Tasmania, and hi to Paula as well. They're possibly the furthest away. And like I always say, I've no idea what time it is there, but we're just so happy that you're either staying up late or got up early. But thank you for being here. Also, Josephine in San Francisco. Again, wasn't at school the day they did geography, but I know there's a difference in the time, so thank you for spending your Valentines with us. Also want to say hi to Paula and Mike Marr and Shane Ryan down there in Tipperary, because next up we have a lady from that general neck of the woods, as we do say in Ireland. Also a great entertainer, very successful lady who has had a couple of really big songs recently. She's from Laois but lives in Tipperary, and she lives with her manager, her songwriter, and who else? Her husband. Yeah, they're all the same man, don't panic. His name is Billy Morrissey. So the name of the lady we're talking about is Trudi Lalor. So without further ado, here's Trudi.
Thank you very much indeed, Mark. Lovely to be here tonight. I cried a tear, you wiped it dry. I I was confused. You cleared my mind. I sold my soul. You brought it back for me and held me up and gave me dignity. Somehow you needed me. You gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me. You needed me. And I can't believe it's you. I can't believe it's true. I needed you, and you were there. And I'll never leave. Why should I leave? I'd be a fool. 'Cause I finally found someone who really cares. You held my hand when it was cold, when I was lost. You took me home. You gave me strength when I was at the end, and turned my lies back into truth again. You even called me friend. You gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me. You needed me. You needed me. You needed me. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you, and I hope you're having a wonderful Valentine's evening. It's a great pleasure to be here, as I said, in aid of the National Breast Research Institute. And don't forget, you can donate now on valentinesconcert.ie. Well, this song I'm going to do for you now is a song I want to dedicate also to our frontline workers. A big thank you from us to you on this Valentine's night. Thank you for all the good times I have known since I found you. I have never felt alone. Thank you for all the kindness you have shown, my friends. I owe so much to you. 'Cause in my lifetime I have had my ups and downs, sometimes lonely. When there was no friend around, I prayed for comfort. And you came into my life, now my worries and cares have gone away. So now thank you for all the good times I have known since I found you. I have never felt alone. Thank you for all the kindness you have shown, my friends. I owe so much to you. All the dark days of my life, your love was my guide. All those long, lonely nights, you were by my side. You help me every day with your shining light. Now that light will lead me home. So thank you for all the good times I have known since I found you. I have never felt alone. Thank you for all the kindness you have shown. My friends, I owe so much to you. So now thank you for all the good times I have known since I found you. I have never felt alone. Thank you for all the kindness you have shown. My friends, I owe so much to you. So now thank you for all the good times I have known since I found you. I have never felt alone. Thank you for all the kindness you have shown. My friends, I owe so much to you. My friends, I owe so much to you. My friend Jesus, I owe it all to you. Thank you very much indeed, Mark. Have a wonderful...
Well, thank you very much indeed yourself, Trudi, and thank you, that being the name of the song. Looking great, I have to say, and as somebody mentioned, isn't it great to get the performers out of their tracksuits and sing? Believe me, we're delighted to be here, and indeed for such a very, very worthy cause. At the moment, it's 29,651 and counting. Please, please, please donate. If you're enjoying the show in the comfort of your own home and you want to help, we don't care if it's €1, a cent, $1, 10, whatever it might be. Please give what you can to this very, very worthy cause. All proceeds go to the National Breast Cancer Research Institute, the NBCRI. If you check out during the week and see the work that they do and then feel compelled to donate, the lines will be open for the next 2 weeks or so. And as I said earlier, if you're having problems with the donate button, because so many of you are donating, you can also check out and donate on www.breastcancerresearch.ie. Now, throughout the evening, we've been having stories from breast cancer survivors. This time, it's the turn of Darina O'Grady to tell her story.
My name is Darina O'Grady. I'm 38 years of age. I'm married to Stan and we have 3 beautiful children, Tegan, Keelan and Noran. 2020 was a difficult chapter in my life for more than one reason. The bank holiday weekend in May was to be our eldest child, our only daughter, Tegan's first Holy Communion. But in the middle of COVID-19 global pandemic, this had to be cancelled. And even though it did cause some upset in our home, I wasn't prepared for the bombshell that I was to discover that particular weekend. I had arrived home from work on the Friday night, the 1st of May, and I was preparing to get ready for bed, the normal routine, and I discovered a small lump in my right breast. So I remember feeling overwhelmed, anxious, upset, but I knew I had to do something further about it. So I contacted my GP. I was facilitated with an appointment the following Wednesday with Professor Michael Kern, consultant breast surgeon at the Bonsacur Hospital in Galway. I had a mammogram, 2 biopsies and an ultrasound, and this resulted in being diagnosed with invasive ductal carcinoma, both estrogen and HER2 protein positive. Effectively, I was diagnosed with breast cancer and my breast cancer journey began. So by the end of May, I began chemotherapy treatment, which consisted of chemotherapy every 3 weeks for 6 cycles for a period of 18 weeks. In September, I underwent lumpectomy surgery, which is breast conservation surgery. This meant that only part of my right breast had to be removed. It also meant I underwent a second surgery, lumpectomy surgery, a month later, and I had a positive outcome from this. I was now cancer free. It's now February 2021 and I've just completed 4 weeks of radiotherapy treatment. This treatment was to ensure that the cancer doesn't return again. From the exceptional professionalism both I, my husband and my family experienced along with the rapid treatment I encountered, I wanted to raise awareness and highlight the important work that the National Breast Cancer Research Institute carry out. This research investigates the causes of this disease and helps to improve treatments and outcomes for patients like me. So this Valentine's night, you can join the National Breast Cancer Research Institute, who are hosting the virtual Valentine's Day concert with some of the biggest names in Irish music. All monies raised from the concert will go directly to support the breast cancer research team led by Professor Michael Kern.
Well, there you have Dorina O'Grady, and God, brilliant to have the strength to do what she just did and to share her story, because it is a very difficult thing to do. But there is firsthand the reason why we are here this evening and why help is needed. And as I just said it, we have gone over €30,000. So well done to each and every one of you. It really is fantastic. Continue to donate your money, and we'll keep letting you know the target. The target is well gone at this point. It was originally 20,000, but we do need as much as you possibly can. I know times are tough, but please donate on the website. You can see the donate button, or if that's not working quick enough for you, go to breastcancerresearch.ie and you can do it there. It all ties up to the same total. But thanks to Dorina O'Grady there, breast cancer survivor, for telling her story. Now, also on the chat, I see Vanessa Murphy. Hi from South Africa. It's 23:38, that was about 20 minutes ago or so. Please send love to my mum, Brenda Matthews Kirkwood, and my second dad, Gavin Kirkwood, from Tipperary. And they're all tuned our way this evening. So it's lovely to see that people are joining their family, be it online, at the same time watching the same thing. So thank you for doing so. And again, please continue to donate. There you go. My computer has gone mad. It's even talking back to me. All right. Next up, we have a young gentleman who represented Ireland, the Eurovision representative back in 2017. And he was with a band called Hometown. Wait, I just give this to one of our guys here. You take that. Thank you. He was with Hometown originally, a band that was a boy band from Louis Walsh's stable. They did exceptionally well. And after that, he went and did X Factor. He did exceptionally well in that. He's from Tuam, County Galway. He's a great voice. Make welcome, please, Brendan Murray.
Hi guys, how's it going? It's Brendan Murray here, and I want to say a big thank you to Breast Cancer Research for having me perform tonight, along with some amazing other acts that you're going to be seeing throughout the night. And if you keep donating, guys, it's all for a great cause. And thank you for supporting Breast Cancer Research. I'm going to sing you a cover of Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor. I hope you like it.
It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I go out every night and I sleep all day since you took your love away. Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. I can see whoever I choose. I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant, but nothing can take away these blues. 'Cause nothing compares to you. It's been so lonely without you here. like a bird without a song. Nothing can stop these lonely tears from falling. Tell me, babe, where did I go wrong? I could throw my arms around every girl that I see. They'd only remind me of you. I went to the doctor, guess what he told me? Guess what he told me? He said, boy, you better try, have fun no matter what you do. Cause she's a fool, cause nothing compares. Nothing compares, cause nothing compares. Nothing compares to you. I went to the doctor, guess what he told me? Guess what he told me? He said, boy, you better try, have fun no matter what you do. Cause she's a fool, cause nothing compares. Nothing compares, cause nothing compares. Nothing compares to you.
Thank you very much, guys. Keep supporting breast cancer research and keep donating. Thank you very much.
You heard it from the man himself, Brendan Murray. Thank you for joining us this evening. Yes, please do continue to support us. Hit that donate button. We're now at 31,530 and it's still updating. And the little hamsters in the computer are going mad. So please keep going. Donate while you can. If you're enjoying the show, that's what it's all about. Now, next up, we have a lovely young lady who originally won the All-Ireland Talent Show. She was involved in that. I didn't realise that until more recently. And then she decided it's not enough to show you that I can sing. I'm going to show you that I can dance. Not me, her. Yeah, amazing. And boy, can she dance. I'd say she can't wait to get back on the road no more than the rest of us. She was in the final of Dancing with the Stars in 2019. She's got a great country voice. And believe it or not, she got engaged during lockdown. Yay! So congratulations to her. And she's going to be performing from her home with her fiancé, Simon. So you know who I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Cliona Hagan.
Hi everyone, Cliona Hagan and Simon Sheeran here, and we're so happy to be with you all here tonight on Valentine's night. And we're happy as well to be doing this for such a wonderful cause for the National Breast Cancer Research Institute. Simon and I are going to sing a few songs for you all this time, and we're going to do a few love songs. After all, it is Valentine's night. This one's called You're Still the One by Shania Twain.
Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. Might have took the long way. We knew we'd get there someday. They said, I bet they'll never make it. But just look at us holding on. We're still together, still going strong. You're still the one I'd run to, the one that I belong to. You're still the one I want for life. You're still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. You're still the one I kiss goodbye. Ain't nothing better. We'd beat the odds together. Glad we didn't listen. Look at
you'll be missing. They said, I bet they'll never make it, but just look at us holding on. We're still together, still going strong. We're still the one, I'd run to, the one that I belong to. You're still the one I want for life. Yeah, yeah. You're still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. You're still the one I kiss goodbye. I'm so glad we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. That was won by the wonderful Shania Twain. So before we go, we just want to say a huge thank you to the wonderful Breast Cancer Research Institute for asking us to be here tonight. And please do not forget to donate to such a wonderful cause. We're going to finish off with this one by Martina McBride, and it's called My Baby Loves Me. Woo! Yeah. Don't need no copy of a magazine. Don't need to dress like no beauty queen. High heels or sneakers, he don't give a damn. My baby loves me just the way that I am. My baby loves me just the way that I am. Yeah. Woo! He never tells me I'm not good enough, just gives me unconditional love. He loves me tender, he loves me mad, he loves me silly and he loves me sad. He thinks I'm pretty, he thinks I'm smart, he likes my nerve and he loves my heart. He's always saying he's my biggest fan. My baby loves me just the way that I am. My baby loves me just the way that I am. When there's dark clouds in my eyes, he just expects and lets them roll on by. Coming like a lion, going like a lamb. My baby loves me just the way that I am. My baby loves me just the way that I am. He thinks I'm pretty, he thinks I'm smart, he likes my nerve and he loves my heart. He's always saying he's my biggest fan. My baby loves me just the way that I am. He thinks I'm pretty, he thinks I'm smart, he likes my nerve and he loves my heart. He's always saying he's my biggest fan. My baby loves me just the way that I am. My baby loves me just the way that I am. Thank you so much, everyone. Please don't forget to donate to Breast Cancer Research Institute.
Well, there you have the fabulous Cliona Hagan, joined by her fiancé, Simon Sheeran. I think there for a second. I was just thinking, actually, isn't it? Where else would you find talent like this on a Sunday evening in the middle of lockdown? It's great, and thank you to each and every one of the performers for performing. Also, I was thinking from your point of view, in a couple of years' time, when somebody says, what did you do on Valentine's night 2021? You can say, well, I was in Cliona Hagan's house, I was in Daniel O'Donnell's house, I was in Nathan Carter's house. Yeah, and we're just about to go to another house now for a story. We've been dipping back and forth, getting some real heartfelt stories and giving you an idea exactly where all this money goes to. It's the proceeds of tonight's event, in case you've forgotten, is for the National Breast Cancer Research Institute, the NBCRI. And their website is www.breastcancerresearch.ie. And we asked some breast cancer survivors to tell us their story, to give you an insight as to what it's like. This is a real heartwarming one from Robert Wainwright and Gwen Ryan.
Good evening, my name's Robert.
And I'm Gwen.
and we live in Ballybourne in County Clare.
And this is our story. So 7 years ago, I had early stage breast cancer, which was successfully treated. And then back in September of last year, I found another lump. By the end of October, I had had a mastectomy, and right now I'm undergoing chemotherapy. Losing my hair, I suppose, is the most visible representation of having cancer. I haven't been seeing many people due to COVID, but it's still very upsetting to look at myself in the mirror. Robert has been incredibly supportive through this whole illness, and his decision to shave his head in sympathy with me has really made me feel like I have company on this journey.
Well, it wasn't something I'd planned to do, but I'm so early in life to lose my hair. But off came the hair, and on came the hat. Because I'm very fond of my hair, it was a very upsetting thing for me to do on the day. But it was a very good thing to do in long term because we managed to fundraise for a good cause. Breast cancer is the second most common cancer in Irish women, and Gwen's extremely lucky that her cancer was picked up and treated so quickly by the Breast Clinic in Galway. So I decided to support the cause, the National Breast Cancer Research Institute, based in NUI Galway, who are trying to discover the causes and factors influencing breast cancer and at the forefront of developing effective screening and treatment. So I started with the aim of raising about €1,000, but it was quickly clear that it was well supported, and we raised and have raised over €7,800 now. And that's with great support from family, community and friends in the area. So tonight we call for you to support the cause, and please help support Professor Keane and the research team at NUI Galway by donating what you can to this evening. Click on the donation buttons or go to www.idonate.ie/Valentine's concert. Have a good evening.
Well, thank you very much to Robert and Gwen for sharing their story, and good on them. It is a difficult thing to do, but it does make a difference, and it gives you a little insight as to what the NBCRI is all about. Please, please, please hit that donate button and give what you can. And we're at the moment, we're just gone 34,000. So that's fantastic. So please, please continue to donate. As I mentioned, the little button is on the screen. Tip it. It's probably nearly fried at this point with the amount of people that are using it. So if you have difficulty, go to breastcancerresearch.ie and you can donate there. They all culminate together towards the end. Now, at this point of the evening, I'd like to thank so many people in the media. Friends of mine and friends of both the NBCRI and myself and the fundraising committee for all their help in fundraising tonight and for all their help in publicising tonight's event, because without them it would be very difficult to let you know that this is taking place. And we're so happy that in excess of 6,000 of you have been sitting there since we started at 8 o'clock this evening. I'd like to thank you all individually, but I'd be here till whenever next week. Easily. But thank you so much. We really do appreciate you being there. And on Ireland AM the other morning, Mike Denver and Cliona Hagan were on chatting. And Mike, the Galway boy, you guessed it, he's up next, all the way from Portumna. And the reason I'm mentioning Ireland AM was because his gorgeous little daughter, Mia, stole the show. Because she came on, you can see it online later on. She's just adorable. And hi to Liz as well, who I'm sure are at home watching their dad perform for us this evening. So without further ado, would you please give a big, big virtual round of applause to the wonderful Mike Denver.
Thank you very much, Mark. It's great to be here as part of your Valentine's concert. Here's one called My Dear Old Galway Bay. It's far away I am today from scenes I roamed a boy, and long ago the hour I know I first saw Illinois. But time nor tide nor waters wide could wean my heart away forever true. It flies to you, my own dear Galway Bay. My chosen bride is by my side, her brown hair silver grey. Our daughter roses like her grows as April dawn today. Our only boy, his mother's joy, his father's pride and stay. With gifts like these, I'd live at ease were I near Galway Bay. Oh, grey and bleak, by shore and creek, the rugged rocks abound. But sweet and green the grass between, as grows on Irish ground. So friendship and all wealth abound, and the love that lives always. Bless every home beside your foam, my own dear Galway Bay. Had I youth's blood and hopeful mood, and the heart of fire once more, for all the cold the world might hold, I'd never leave your shore. I'd live content with whatever God sent, with neighbours old and grey. And I'd lay my bones 'neath churchyard stones beside you, Galway Bay. And the blessings of a poor old man be with you night and day. The blessings of a lonely man whose heart will soon be clay. It's all of heaven I'll ask of God upon my dying day. My soul to soar forevermore above you, Galway Bay. My soul to soar forevermore above you, Galway Bay. Thank you very much. Once again, Mark, thank you very much. And a special thank you to everybody for inviting me along to here for this wonderful Valentine's concert night here. And a big hello to everybody at home who's watching in with us here tonight. We know it's a great, great cause. So it's a free concert. So they're looking for as much donations as you can. It's something that's close to everybody's hearts, I think. Breast cancer is something that's touched us all, I suppose, between neighbours, friends, family. We all know about it. So if you can, dig as deep into those pockets. Enjoy the rest of the night. I'm going to leave you with my brand new single, this song. It's a very appropriate song at the moment. Here's one called Hey God, Are You Listening? Enjoy the rest of the evening, folks. God bless. When I wake up in the morning, I thank God for another day. Then I think about the children in a land so far away, without all the precious things that we take for granted in our lives, without a home to call their own or a loved one to give comfort when they cry.
Hey God, are you listening? We sure need your helping hand. Hey God, are you watching what's going on across your land?
They're still looking for the milk and the honey. Oh Lord, where has it gone?
Relying on the charities to help them get along.
In these modern days we live in, sometimes it's so hard to believe that we still have little knowledge of the things that can bring us to our knees. So hold out your arms in friendship to a world full of sorrow and despair, just to let them know there's still a light there burning and somebody who cares.
Hey God, are you listening? We sure need your helping hand. Hey God, are you watching what's going on across your land?
They're still looking for the milk and the honey. Oh Lord, where has it gone?
Relying on the charities to help them get along.
If you feel like singing at home, we'd love to hear you.
Hey God, are you listening? We sure need your helping hand. Hey God, are you watching what's going on across your land?
They're still looking for the milk and the honey. Oh Lord, where has it gone?
Relying on the charities to help them get along. They're relying on the charities to help them get along.
God bless everybody. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Don't forget to donate as much as you can. Enjoy yourselves. We'll see you very soon. Hand you back to Mark.
Good man, Mike. There you go, the Galway boy. Absolute gentleman, and thank you to him for taking part. Like all of the performers, when we contacted them, it was like, absolutely want to be part of tonight's performance. What do we have to do? Well, God, are you listening? That's his brand new single, and we hope you are, because we need help. That's why we're here. It's a fundraiser for the NBCRI. Please hit that donate button at present, and it's still refreshing. We're at €36,577.56. Every cent helps. Please give what you can. And if you can't get the donate button to refresh or whatever, go to www.breastcancerresearch.ie and you'll find all of the details there. But please make sure you do. Now, before Christmas, 12 months, we were doing a tour over in the States, and I know there's a lot of the people watching that were on the tour. We went to Memphis and Nashville, and on the tour was our next guest. She's an absolutely fabulous lady, and I've been a friend of hers for a long, long time. Back to the days I performed on her TV show when she had a primetime TV show on the national network. I was only 10, obviously, it's a good while ago. I'm talking about Sandy Kelly. And when you see the highest of esteem that she's held in the States, it's unbelievable, but rightly so. Because what a voice. She's been so successful down through the years. And her association with the late Johnny Cash is just unbelievable. In 1990, she released an album called Kelly's Heroes, where she duetted with Willie Nelson, Glenn Campbell, and the late Johnny Cash. That Woodcarver song is just stunning. So when I contacted Sandy, it was like, absolutely, I'd love to be part of it. So would you please give a big virtual round of applause and welcome for the lovely Sandy Kelly.
Thank you, Mark, and hello, everybody. It's so nice to be part of this wonderful fundraising event in aid of a great cause. I can't think of a better one, the National Breast Cancer Research Institute. And I'm going to sing a couple of songs. I think I'll start off with the Patsy Cline song. This is one of my favourites, a song called Crazy. Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted, and then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world did I do? Oh, crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy for trying, crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for love and you. Well, that was crazy. You've heard me sing that a time or two. Just to remind you that we're singing tonight, and for a great cause. Please donate if you can at all. It's for National Breast Cancer Research Institute, and thank you to Mark Roberts for inviting me along tonight. I hope that you're all safe and well. I know it's a challenging time for everybody, and it's not often that I get to sing from home. But I did put the sparkles on. I made a little bit of an effort, being Valentine's and everything. So happy Valentine's, that's another thing. I hope you're having a nice night, however you're celebrating. Going to do an old song to finish off. This is one of my favourites. It's a song called Old Flames. And if you are celebrating Valentine's, and I hope you are, maybe you'd like to sing along. Okay, here we go. Downtown tonight, I saw an old friend, someone who I used to take comfort from long before I met you. I saw a spark in his eye, a forgotten desire. With a word or a touch, I could have rekindled that fire. Are you ready? Oh, flames can't hold a candle to you. No one can light up the night like you do. Flickering embers of love, I've known one or two. Oh, flames can't hold a candle to you. Sometimes at night I think of the lovers I've known. I remember how holding them helped me not feel so alone. Now I feel you beside me, even the memories are gone. Like the stars in the night fade to the new light of dawn. Oh, flames can't hold a candle to you. No one can light up the night like you do. Flickering embers of love, I've known one or two. Old flames can't hold a candle to you. Old flames can't hold a candle to you. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your night. Thank you so much for letting us sing for you. Don't forget to donate. Bye for now.
Well, there you have the fabulous Sandy Kelly. And thank you, Sandy, for that lovely performance. And we'll give a big shout out to her daughter, Barbara, as well, who's her manager. Good to know you're tuned that way. And we're up to 39. We've gone over 39,000. So please, please, come on. Let's get to 40,000 before we leave it tonight, because we are getting close to the end. But you can continue to donate. Keep hitting that donate button or go to breastcancerresearch.ie and you can donate there. But please, please, if you're enjoying tonight's show, everybody involved is doing it for free with the intention and the hope that you will donate what you can. Next up, we have a man that hails from Carlastrand in County Galway. A very distinctive voice and one of the most successful entertainers in the country, and an all-round gentleman. Absolutely. Give him a call. Do you want to be involved in the show? It was, Mark, when is it? Where is it? What do I have to do? And these days you'll find him on Facebook like everybody else. There's not a whole pile else we can do, but he's doing some really great stuff on Facebook Live these evenings. Without further ado, would you please make welcome the wonderful Sean Keane.
Hello everybody, I'm Sean Keane and I'm speaking to you here this evening from Calla Cottage in Carlastrand in the County Galway. It's a great pleasure to be involved in this year's concert on behalf of Breast Cancer Research. And I'd like to thank Mark Roberts for inviting me to take part. I'm going to do a couple of songs. The first song is a song that I recorded quite a few years ago. And it's a song written by the great Paul McCartney. And it's my version of Blackbird. Blackbird sing in the dead of night, take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird sing in the dead of night, take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life You were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the light of the dark night. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the light of the dark night. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. Thank you. Well, that was Blackbird. I'm going to do one more song, and it's a song I recorded a few years ago, a song called Never Alone. And this is a version that I recorded with the RT Concert Orchestra, and indeed conducted by the great David Brophy. And we recorded this at the National Concert Hall 2 years ago. I hope you enjoy it, and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you. May the angels protect you, trouble neglect you, and heaven accept you. When it's time to go home, may you always have plenty, your glass never empty, and know in your belly you're never alone. May your tears come from laughing, find friends worth having, with every year passing, they're worth more than gold. May you win but stay humble, smile more than grumble, and know when you stumble, you're never alone. Never alone, never alone. I'll be every beat of your heart when you face the unknown. Whenever you fly, this evening goes by. My love will follow you, stay with you, lady, you're never alone. As much as I wanted, I'm not going to promise. The golden will blow so when hard times have found you, your face around you, wrap my love around you, you're never alone. Never alone, never alone. I'll be every beat of your heart when you face the unknown. Whenever you fly, this didn't go by. My love will follow you, stay with you, lady, you're never alone. Never alone, never alone. I'll be every beat of your heart when you face the unknown. Whenever you fly,
singing goodbye. My love will follow you, stay with you, baby, you're never alone.
Wonderful stuff. There you go, the great. I'm just absolutely stunned here. I said, come on, Sean Keane, absolutely fantastic. But we have just gone over 40,000. Well done. Give yourselves a big round of applause. That's just fantastic. And thanks to Sean Keane and the RTE Concert Orchestra. Isn't it wonderful to see so many musicians in the one room? We can't wait. We really can't. So thanks to Sean Keane for being part of that lovely performance tonight. €40,315 and counting. We only have one more artist left for you this evening in this show. So please donate what you can. If you're enjoying the show and have enjoyed the whole evening, please donate. Hit that donate button or go to breastcancerresearch.ie and you can donate there as well. It all culminates in the one spot. But our original target was 20,000 today when we started. We're now over €40,000. So thank you so much. Just keep it coming. Well, last but certainly by no means least, a dear friend to everybody in the whole entertainment world and to you at home as well. Another one of the artists that at any time you just have to ask for help and he will certainly give any help that he can. He's just a global phenomenon at this point in time, selling out shows all over the world, and I had the honour and the privilege of touring Australia with him and a couple of other tours as well. And also indeed I wrote a song with his fabulous wife Majella. You know who this is. So please, please, please give a big massive round of applause to the wonderful Daniel and Majella O'Donnell.
Thank you very much, Mark, and delighted to be a part of this wonderful evening, and what a wonderful evening it has been, thanks to all of the great performers that have already graced the screen and sang their hearts out, and I surely hope that we are raising a lot of money for this great charity. Majella will join me in a few minutes, but in the meantime I'm going to start off our wee part with a great favourite, and I'm going to bring you back home to my Donegal. Join and sing with me if you know the words. The lights of London are far behind. The thoughts of homeland are crowding my mind. Familiar places come into view. I see my home now, soon I'll see you. We'll talk to the old folk, sure they're getting on. We'll treat them to late nights and sing a few songs. We'll talk of the neighbours and life in the town. There's so much to tell them, the days fly around. Sing with me if you know it. This is my homeland, the place I was born in. No matter where I go, it's in my soul. My feet may wander 1,000 places, but my heart will lead me back home to my Donegal. Oh, around the house and mind the dressing, I hope you're waltzing. and then tomorrow we'll take a walk down to St. Mary's, to a sheltered spot. We'll kneel and pray there for the ones who have gone, and hope that they're proud of their wandering son. One more time. This is my homeland, the place I was born in. No matter where I go, it's in my soul. My feet may wander 1,000 places, but my heart will lead me back home to my Donegal. Yes, my heart will lead me back home to my Donegal. Back home to my Donegal. I'm going to ask Majella to join me now. And,
well done, that was great.
Best I could do.
Hope you're all having a fantastic evening, and just once again I'd like to remind you to donate anything you can. It would be much appreciated. Breast cancer research has done fantastic things in the last few years. I mightn't even be here myself had it not been for all the research that's been done. So please give as generously as you can. I know it's hard times, but anything you give would be much appreciated. All the details are on the screen, the line for you to call to donate, and we thank you very much, and keep enjoying this evening.
Have you got your earphones there?
I have.
There we are. Majella
now I have to wear these because he has little ones that are hidden, you know.
Small thing here.
He's a professional, you know.
Okay. As Majella was talking there, I just thought that there'll be so many people that without cancer knocks on the door when you least expect it, as we know, and there will be maybe some of you watching here that will have to take this journey, and the money raised tonight is so important, and you can donate for the next 2 weeks, and as Majella said, the details is on the screen, and you can give what you can. We'll try this next song. Myself and Mark Roberts, who's the compere, wrote this song a number of years ago. Majella and I recorded it on her album, and I did it on one of my own albums too, but we haven't sung it live very often. So if we go astray, we go astray. I see you there across the room, and I wonder who you are. My thoughts go back to childhood days when I wished upon a star. It seemed back then that anything I wanted could come true. But now it seems the only one I want to know is you. I wonder if you're here alone, and if you notice me. Should I take your hand and dance with you in perfect harmony? When the time will come to leave, will all my dreams come true? 'Cause now it seems the only one I want to know is you. I think of how we'll spend our time, my love I'll give to you. And as the years they pass us by, still all I want is you. And in my heart is where you'll be, 'cause all I want is you. What a song for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Mwah.
That was good. We managed it.
I think we did.
I think I'll leave it to you now, dear.
Okay.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
And don't forget, the number or the details is on the screen where you can donate and how you can donate to this great charity. Well, I'm going to leave you now, and I hope, as I said earlier, that you've enjoyed the show, and well done to everybody for taking part. Well done to Mark for comparing, but most of all, well done to all those people who work and research and at the Institute for the great work that they do. And I hope, and we hope, all of us, that the money raised will enable you to continue and further research the wonderful, wonderful work that you do. This last song, 40 years later, I'm still singing it, so here we go. Stand beside me, for if I should lose you, I just couldn't get anywhere. Stand beside me, you're the only one who ever made me care. I can't stand to think that I might be alone, not alone again, not the way it was back then before you walked into my heart. Told me we would never part, so stand beside me, don't ever let me be alone again. Stand beside me, for if I should lose you, I just couldn't get anywhere. Stand beside me, you're the only one who ever made me care. Oh yes. 40 years later, how did that happen? There'll be times when everything goes wrong, but darling, I won't care if I know you're standing there. No matter what we have to do, together we can see it through. So stand beside me, I'll be standing right there. Everybody sing. Stand beside me, for if I should lose you, I just couldn't get anywhere. Stand beside me, you're the only one who ever made me care. Yes, you're the only one who ever made me care. There we are. Numbers are on your screen to donate. Thank you very much, Mark. Back to you.
Thank you very much indeed, Daniel and Majella O'Donnell. And at present, we're at €43,492.41. Thank you so much. That's fantastic. It really is, considering that our original target was €20,000. We've already doubled it. And please continue to donate. You can do so for the next 2 weeks. All right, so just log on to the website and You can log on to breastcancerresearch.ie and find all the details there as well. But please donate. There's nothing left for me to do but to thank quite a lot of people involved, all the fundraising committee here in Galway, all the NBCRI, the wonderful people who told their stories this evening of their lives affected by breast cancer. Professor Michael Kern for his work and for chatting to us earlier on. Also to my manager Don Collins for his help, Jimmy Cubbard from In Media, and the guys from Sound to Light for making this possible this evening. For Niall and Keith, thank you so much. Thank you to all of the artists for supporting us and doing everything this evening and entertaining you for free. As I said, all proceeds go to the NBCRI. These guys, just a case of making a phone call and they all delivered. And judging by your comments, you've enjoyed the evening. And there's only one thing left for me to do, and that's to thank you at home for being there, for watching, and do take care of yourselves. Happy Valentine's, and thank you again for all your help. So from me, Mark Roberts, till we see you again real soon, I hope, take care of yourselves. And just remember one thing, this video, believe it or not, is going to be available for the next 2 weeks as well for you to watch and for you to donate on this very website. So till we meet again soon, I hope, take care.